Oh, it's time for some more Dax. God's Eyes is the name of the song. Oh, Dax. We love listening to Dax and all the messages that he goes all over the place. He is so versatile, does so much, and has so much talent. You know me, Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, here from Reaction Therapy to break down lyrics to Dax. Without further ado, let's go see if we can find some mental health awareness and spread it to the world through Dax. God's Eyes. Look at this. He just opens it right up. Dax. Out of Timothy also, y'all. Good book in the Bible. There's a lot of good stories in there that you can apply just to regular life. But mark this. I gotta read this. Just see it. I gotta read it. But mark this. There will be terrible times in the last days. Hear this. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 5. It's such a great statement. As a mental health professional, I see this so many times where when people lose their way in life for whatever reason, whether it's stuff you've been through, whether it's relationships you're in, whether it's addiction, whether it's, lust for money or things or people, we tend to veer off on that path and we become our own God, is what this is saying, rather than loving God. And even if you're not a believer in God, picture this. If you are God, then everything you do in life is for you. It's for your own good. And if it's for your own good, it's at the expense of other people very often. Dax, show me what you got. Woo! What a start.
Seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with.
Look at this. Is he going through all of the gotta turn off these. I didn't see that those were on there. I didn't even see that he was going through that. First sign: famines, plagues, and war. Here we go. The end times, y'all. Dax blindfolded. That thing that's talked about in the Bible where we can't see God or we would instantly die. Like it would just instantly be over. It's so awesome. And look at that light shining that way. So we just can't even see God. We're not worthy of that and of who he is. And the crown gets put on his head. Well done, good and faithful servant Dax.
I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels.
That's a pretty good. I'm not going to stop this. I'm going to let this run at this point. But I'm telling you, never seen God's eyes, but I've seen the devil's. I can relate to that. I could see that in my life. And you might be able to relate to it too. Because so often, the angel and the devil on both shoulders and trying to decide. It's so much easier to decide the easier way. But the first sign, famines, plagues, wars that happen in the world can just be relentless. And here we are. He's in those dark times.
Eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Rebellious in all ways, been sinner since birth. He knew that it would happen when he put us on.
Been rebellious since birth. Just cannot help myself. I mean, that whole concept of being kind of self-focused and doing what we want for ourselves. It's walking you through. There's the priest, man. The moon became as blood, the second sign. Wow. And this is very well done. What a song. Like, Wonder how this is doing with Christian music, because it's a rap song, but he's singing also, and it is so Christian focused.
The return of vessel, I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rebellious in all ways, been sinners since birth. He knew that it would happen when he put us on this earth. We demonize religion, brought corruption to the church. We know the price of everything, but we don't know the worth. We spend all of our time idolizing false prophets. Comparison's the enemy, stop watching others' pockets. The social system's broken, we divide on every topic. They fabricate the truth and we all monetize the gossip. We know the problems and we see them but don't want to change. We're desensitized to every issue because they let us profit off of people's pain. In this dystopian age, we are the game that he plays, and all the evil, deceitful people should shake our faith. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels.
The devil walks right here with us. I wish I could have people see this, Dax, to know we walk day in and day out with a choice of whether we're walking with God or we're walking with the devil and walking with darkness, and choosing things that are bringing us down. All of us. Nobody's absolved of this. Everybody. Been sinners since birth. It's what we do. It is part of our human nature in how we walk through this world. But listen to all the way our society's going, the way politics are going, the way social media is going, that a message of hope, of possibility, of opportunity, of love gets squished for things that are controversial, things that are derogatory, things that are mean, things that are nasty. But the way he did that rap, y'all, did you hear that? I didn't even see the third sign.
That's every issue because they let us profit off of people's pain.
Churches are desolate.
Age, we are the game that he plays, and all the evil, deceitful people should shake our faith. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road.
Fourth sign. Man, everything starts to be a lot of war. The the sun turns red. Sun and the moon, they turn red. Then the churches all fall apart. And then there are false prophets, false Christ that are coming claiming that they are the one. This is such a good message. And that devil knows the king we serve. I'll tell you that. He hates and meddles. He just gets in our business. And so often Satan will get into us through really tasteful ways, fun, enjoyable, sweet ways that make us think it's okay, but it's really not.
So he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle.
Don't do
I'll walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our God is an awesome artist. In perilous times we seek his grace as the world and the times we face turn fake in the face of the devil mirages. In the midst of the pain, just staying in the media's push of all this garbage. I pray that you keep your faith as the whole world breaks and the real get disregarded. It's about time that we take it back. The weight's too great for the camel's back. Strong men made life an easy task, and now the weak men feminize every act. In the church, in the workplace, every class, on the television screen, in the state of rap. All virtues gone and it's fade to black. We in hell on earth and it's gonna collapse. Integrity's lost, hedonism, we incentivize gods on the way the revolution will be televised. Gone too far to know if we can rectify it. Those gates will testify. So I'm saying it now for they counteract clockwise. We are living in times where the wicked is all rise, the intelligent fall, while the stupid is all thrive, and the real get pushed aside. I never seen God's eyes, but I see.
How did he just do that? I cannot believe how good he is at doing that. Just nonstop. Didn't he do like a 20-minute rap at one point, just straight everything through? Oh, gonna testify at the gates, y'all. Saying it now before they counter it clockwise. Man, we're living in times that it's gonna be easy to slip into really dark spaces, and people need to know that from a mental health perspective, what we choose to feed ourselves is determining who we are. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You know, what we take in our body is what we put out to the world so often. And that's how we treat people. That's how we treat ourselves. That's who we focus on, whether we are givers or takers, all of it. And he's just pointing out, you know, the world we're in, the way things are. Everything, All virtues, let's look at that. I just see a line, all virtues gone, and has a fade to black. It just fades to black. As we fade to black, all virtues just go away. The weight's too great for the camel's back, y'all. Can I please go back? And then there was the restoration of Israel, the 5th sign. Be interesting. Listen to this.
Every class on the television screen in the state of
How he does this. Wait.
the real get disregarded. It's about time that we take it back. The weight's too great for the camel's back. Strong men made life an easy task, and now the weak men feminize every act. In the church, in the workplace, every class on the television screen in the state of rap. All virtues gone and it's fade to black. We in hell on earth and it's gonna collapse. Integrity's lost, hedonism we incentivize. God's on the way, the revolution will be televised. Gone too far, don't know if we can rectify. At those gates we will testify. So I'm saying it now for they counter-clockwise. We are living in times where the wicked is all rise. The intelligent fall while the stupid is all thrive. And the real get pushed aside. I never seen God's eyes.
Real get pushed aside, y'all.
He walks with men on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the birth to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo!
The spread of the gospel to the ends of the earth. The 6th sign, y'all. The 6th sign, spreading the gospel, which doesn't mean forcing things down people's throat. I don't think Dax would say that either. It means sharing your message. I want to share my message of the hell I've been through in my life, what I've learned and realized about myself, and how my life has been better than it was before. My life's better with God than without God. I can say that. It doesn't matter if people don't agree with that. I don't think any less of anybody who doesn't believe what I believe or think what I think. It's okay. And that's the thing. When you have confidence in what you believe, when you know your truth and the truth in your life, you stand by that. If it irritates you or annoys you, then there's something to that you need to pay attention to. What an ending to this song.
But I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the birth to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spread it. Spread it. Boy, that priest at the end. Just like, oh man, can we please have restoration in this world? Oh my gosh, Dax, God's eyes. Well done, Dax. Always love listening to Dax music. And I never know what's coming next. Is it a hard rap? Is it a soft song? Is it about addiction? Is it about God? Is it about... There's just so much. He can do anything. Cannot get enough of listening to him. And I hope this does well on all charts because of the message and because of how good he is at the singing and rapping both. Like, really impressive. You know, it's in Real Therapy, though. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight, and check out all the other Dax music we've done because he's got great stuff out there. Mental health matters. Yours does too. Let's go get some. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.